Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to talk about the next phase of Bitcoin pump, and it could actually be caused by people demanding their salaries or wanting their salaries to be paid in Bitcoin. Now, when a lot of people across industries demand this, mass adoption is inevitable because then that's the salary or money that people will have. And because that's the money and currency people will have, stores will want that money. That gives us more confidence in cryptocurrency and the inevitability of cryptocurrency being part of the mainstream financial system. And what inspired me to make this video is because there's actually a lot of stars, athletes who want to be paid in Bitcoin. The latest is Saquon Barkley. It doesn't have to do with his NFL salary. I'm not really sure if he's taking that in Bitcoin, but all his future endorsement money, which could honestly be greater than his NFL salary. Like I don't know how popular Saquon Barkley is. I think he's a running back. I'm not really sure how big his fan club is, but we know that for the biggest NBA, NFL stars, the endorsement money they make is actually much greater than the actual salary they make. I bet LeBron James probably gets paid a lot more for all his endorsements than his actual salary, even though his salary is, I think, in excess of $30 million a year. I know the soccer players get a ton of endorsements as well. And this is important for a couple of reasons, not really because we're all Saquon Barkley and we can actually make these claims. We can't. Our skills are not as essential or as rare as like a star running back, a star quarterback, or LeBron James. Basically, there's a lot of us. We're kind of like interchangeable. LeBron James is not interchangeable. There's not too many people who are 6'8", 250 pounds of like pure muscle and can dominate anyone on the basketball court. Yeah, not too many of those. You and me, we're much more replaceable. So we can't go up to our company and say, hey, you know what? We want Bitcoin. They'll just be like, yeah, you're fired. But anyways, like the sports stars have a lot of visibility and it could actually get people thinking about this. And, like these popular like entertainment industries may be the first to turn. And as they turn and billions of dollars turn in terms of salary for this, I do think it'll actually filter down into regular companies. I know there are a couple of companies over in Europe that actually offer people a salary in Bitcoin or in cash. I remember there was this one case where like a contractor paid his basically a contractor got paid all in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin went up 10x, and then the guy who paid him demanded the Bitcoin back. Obviously, the guy who paid him like lost the case because he already paid him in Bitcoin, and that was compensation. So there are already transactions going on in Bitcoin. There are companies that offer part or some of the compensation in Bitcoin. And obviously, a lot of sports stars are taking it. And the NBA, I think, has a program. I know the NFL has a program because I think that one Russell Okung or something took all his salary in Bitcoin. And the thing is, like, I think if this option were offered, a lot of people would actually take it. Because think about it. If five and a half years ago, if you took your salary in Bitcoin as a McDonald's worker, that salary, even if you didn't earn any interest and you just let it sit under a mattress, that salary in Bitcoin would be worth as much as a medical doctor's salary in 1 year. So that's right. If you took your salary in Bitcoin, McDonald's worker equals medical doctor in 10 years. And that's a lot of money. I think at McDonald's, if you worked 40 hours a week at McDonald's here, I think the minimum wage is like $10.50. It'd be like $21,000. It's basically 10x. It'd be $210,000, which would be like, a practitioner's salary, a non-surgical practitioner's salary. So we can just see how much that's actually grown. And the thing is, yes, the last 6 months have been kind of bearish, but if you look on any longer time frame, whether it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it's been very, very bullish. People will look at that and they think it'll continue growing, and I think it'll actually continue growing. And they're going to want some of their salary or bonuses in Bitcoin. It's going to start with sports and entertainment. And that's good because those are the most visible industries. Those are the ones that people hear a lot about. If you and I got paid in Bitcoin, no one would know about it. But if Saquon Barkley gets paid in Bitcoin, his fans will know about it. And then maybe his fans will actually start thinking. So this is a very good thing. And I think this is going to start trickling down into other industries. And as soon as some companies offer it, other companies are going to have to be just as competitive. And everyone's going to offer it. As soon as that happens, then Bitcoin for spending, Bitcoin for use, and Bitcoin just for earning money will be mainstream. And once that happens, the government cannot and will not be able to stop it. It'll be too late, and Bitcoin will be going mainstream as well as other forms of cryptocurrency. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.